This is a versus battle that I never really expected. Who would win, Aizen or Goku? Out of all people, you never would have suspected, this person said Gojo beats Goku, and now that very person is arguing that Goku beats Aizen. Which is interesting because Aizen is like a better Gojo, and now he's taking Goku all of a sudden, which is absolutely wild. Let's hear it.
I think most of us can agree that in terms of speed and AP, Goku is significantly stronger than Aizen.
With that, absolutely.
So they agreed that Goku is significantly stronger and faster. So based off the speed scaling as well as the AP scaling, already conceded here that Goku is better. This actually can translate into dimensionality, but we'll get into that later.
Even if you want to give Aizen the most wank scaling, that would be universal at best, and Goku is already universal.
Scaling sounds good. Mostly.
Plus, we all know the feat. It's the one thing.
Yes. The punch where they shook the entire multiverse. They should make an aspirin specifically to remedy the pain from this point.
That carries Dragon Ball to its high tiers in terms of scaling, the Goku and Beerus clashing feat, and threatening the entirety of the macrocosm. This was the entire universe, including where the Kaioshin realm is, which is outside of the entire macrocosm, and it affected also the afterlife as well.
Only correction would be that the Bleach universe, technically, a lot of it is infinite, including the Hueco Mundo. So there's that.
So this is the argument that a lot of Bleach fans make, is that basically Hueco Mundo was stated infinite, Soul Society was stated to have like a solar system within it, because they created stars in the sky and all this kind of thing. And then we also had the living realm, and that basically Aizen or any Hollow or anyone that's going in between those three realms basically have a different level of dimensionality. That low-key kind of like sounded like Aizen. Watashi no Soul Society Hado 99. Maybe I should become a voice actor. But why does that line always sound so cold? Like every time somebody says Watashi no Soul Society, like Aizen is just cold, man. Like, let's hear it.
This happened in both the anime and the manga, so even if you want to argue a manga Goku or an anime Goku, which is, of course, totally valid, they both still accomplish the same feat. Now, if you want to get super ratty, you can get Aizen to 4D. Using this scan here, wherever he says that Ichigo is actually standing in a higher dimension.
From this scan, this is not actually the way that I've seen Bleach scalers get Aizen to 4D. They might claim he's a higher dimensionality, but the thing is with power scaling, just because somebody is a higher dimension, that doesn't mean that they're 4-dimensional. As an example, this would mean that Garlic Jr., because he created a hyperspace, which is a higher dimensional existence, is 4D.
The one that he's in. But even if you were to take this and say that, oh, well, Ichigo's 4D, he defeated Aizen, now Aizen's stronger, so Aizen must be 4D as well.
We have no idea how strong Aizen is, currently is, because the Hyogoku is always evolving. I know immortality is in a win condition, so that's out the window. But we don't know what his Bankai is. So there's that too.
Actually, this is a really good point. The fact that the Hyogoku is constantly evolving. You know, we actually haven't really seen Aizen's maximum potential. What's interesting is with the 1000-Year Blood War arc, it's actually being animated beyond what we see in the manga. Aizen could be the most powerful post-manga.
We don't know to what levels he's 4D at. However, with the multipliers, we know that Goku is way above baseline 4D. Now, in terms of illusions, both manga and anime Goku have feats against illusions or mind attacks. He's about to go for Moro here. He can sense Moro's ki.
This is by far the farthest you have strayed from making a decent point. Do not equate sensing ki to manipulating all 5 of your senses, including your spirit, since the Hyogoku has evolved. And again, you did not mention that Kyoka Soigetsu, he will be activated from the jump, negating speed blitzing.
Was literally outputting ki in his illusion right there, and yet Goku was able to.
And this is a good point. Kanzen Simon literally means complete hypnosis, so it's not just like an illusion. Like the power of Kanzen Simon could even undermine Yuha, who was pretty much omniscient. Like, we're talking about the Almighty here.
To see through it, and even more acknowledging fully that it is indeed an illusion that he saw through.
And here we are with the whole illusion, dreamscape, fighting off illusion things. Projecting illusions is not even remotely like Kyoka Soigetsu. It's not an illusion, it's control. Complete control. Perfect control.
And if we're going to put Yuha and Goku in the same category, we would actually have to say that Goku is not omniscient, and he doesn't have the same power or resistance to hacks on that level that Yuha does.
Also with verse equalization, obviously spiritual pressure
Yes. What would a Battle Wiki fight be without equalization? I don't think Goku would win most of his fights without equalization.
will just crush Goku. And in both of the different verses, if you have a higher power level, then abilities don't work nearly as effective, and Goku definitely has a higher power level than Aizen. So I'm really sorry, but there's really no argument you can get to make Aizen.
Now this is really weird. I don't know why they're bringing up verse equalization. I'm interested to hear what he has to say now.
Beat Goku unless you're just doing super rat things that, I don't know, you take some really obscure one-liner one time and get him to out-reversal or something.
So that's funny. The same guy that said Gojo beats Goku, basically Goku has no way of bypassing infinity, he's now pulling out verse equalization to say Goku can basically bypass all hacks from Aizen because he has more power verse equalization. It's funny how, like, it works against Aizen, but it doesn't work against Gojo. Like, does he just hate Bleach? Like, what is going on here? This guy likes to claim that other people gaslight, make it personal. Basically, he encouraged death threats. And he did this because I absolutely slammed him, clearly proving why Goku beats Gojo. And now here he is, using my exact arguments for Goku, trying to use those arguments against Aizen. And it's funny because I actually debunked him by claiming, like, basically Ichigo can beat Gojo using that higher dimensionality scan, and here he is using it again. Basically, he's taken all my arguments, like my bad ones, that is, and now he's trying to basically debate with Goku. That is the definition of a rat. Like, you couldn't beat somebody, you didn't want to debate me, so he avoided me, he ducked me, he faked a divorce comment. He also created death threat comments and encouraged his commenters to send the same things. And then basically said,
and now you guys know 100% what kind of person Happy is.
Really respectful. Such a rat.
I hate buzzwords. Okay, so you made a lot of really valid points. You did. There was a lot of misinformation, though. There was a lot of incorrect information. Or some stuff maybe you just didn't know. Again, this is not a personal attack on you yourself. I like your content. There's absolutely nothing you said was vicious or anything like that, which I really appreciate. It was a good start to a respectable debate. But you're missing a lot of information. Also, let's not forget the fact that a needle with a virus can kill Goku. There's that too. Nobody ever talks about that. Goku can be killed by a virus. He almost was. But I left that, just leave that out. I just wanted to put that in there. But in any case, I have not seen any proof whatsoever. Very mild, very scanty, to the point where Goku can even resist Kyoko Suigetsu. I've still seen nothing. And I continue to see nothing, and I will continue to see nothing.
Bleach fans, Dragon Ball fans, who do you think wins? Goku or Aizen? And I would like to see why. Because I want to see your best scaling. Why do you think Goku beats Aizen, and why do you think Aizen beats Goku? Do you think Goku would be able to survive the Kyoka Suigetsu, or in other words, Kanzen Simon, the complete hypnosis? I want to see just how good you are at scaling, or even how much you know about Bleach or Dragon Ball. Drop your arguments in the comments. Let me know who you think wins this versus battle. Peace.